Doing it this way, even this way, is tedious. Okay. Well, I think the algo ladder went for a higher profit, so we'll lead off with this. And I'll see you again in a moment. Hello folks, in the back. 43, 44, 45, 46. I am now recording, you can hear me, the game, screen, all's good. Inventory is now full. I made some clearages, unloaded some stuff, but inventory is now full. So let's go do some auctions. I now hit level 51, but it's still not nearly high enough level to actually equip any new gear. I'm selling these at 30,000 apiece. Because I'm a money-grubbing bastard. And high-quality ones sold at 40k? 50. Money-grubbing bastard. So I seem to have gotten 3 high-quality pieces. So... Now there's enough profit from each ring to cover the production cost of it a few times over. So, that's great. I'm just hoping a ton of them sell. Because I've certainly made plenty of Malachite rings and they're selling like, not. And the Sunstone rings are selling, but they're not going for nearly as much anymore. As you no doubt have gotten if you've been watching my merchanting videos for any length of time, I do tend to go balls deep on whatever I decide to do. I have difficulties doing anything in half measures, unless it's just me being lazy. One thing I am disappointed with in my recordings is that I have difficulty letting my sense of humor out. When I did those collabs with my mom in other recordings, in other games, I was able to, you know, joke around and, you know, bounce my humor off her. But can't really do it by myself, sadly. You know, it's... My sense of humor isn't exactly a solo game, sadly. Often. Sometimes I can work something, but it's not easy. I'm thinking maybe I should put stuff for, you know, 20,000. Maybe that'll be more reasonable. I realized I forgot all about the boar skin, the boar hide, but I checked it, and it was not too great of an offer. 3,000. I can't work out how much I paid for this. I wish I'd wrote it down. I think I said it was like 12,000 a piece. Let's say 13,000. You, I think I could get away with for 1,200 or 2,500. Sadly, I've done so much economic work, I can't remember what I was actually going to sell things at. I really should write it down, but I need to get a pen and stop losing them. Well, I drop them on the floor, then I have to clean them off, and it's like, that's work, and never gets done. OCD clashes with laziness. It's a terrible complaint. Still have some red coral. These red coral rings are not worth it. Between the shards and the basilisk, that's the 18,000 to go for gone. Not even factoring in the red coral itself. Thinking I could get some use out of red coral, but I think I'll just auction it. Okay. Oh yes. There's more I could make, wasn't there? 15 more of these. Sunstone. Isn't that a name of a smut novel? I think it's BDSM. Oh, a smut comic. I think it is. I'll put money on it. How much? Okay. I'm going to work it out by current wind shard prices. Well, I didn't pay current prices for it. That's all I got. 17,325. Then the astral rock I bought, I think that was a steal. It was rather small in either case. It was relatively negligible. Okay, no. Gravel golems are not good to sell. Not good to sell at all. But yeah, see. I am a bit too low. If I got the upgraded hammer, I'll be fine, but I can't. So, yeah. Really should get that back on to doing with my goldsmithing quests. I suppose if I finish them, then I could get that upgraded hammer. Or I could, you know, if there's just one for sale, I could buy it. Steep. I would love to level carpenting. It just, I would have to, you have to do it at a loss, it seems. Apparently putting on the 2B outfit fixes up your character's ass. Like, it enlarges it, you know? That's what the pictures have been going around Twitter as of late. Like, they show before and after pic and the character's ass is bigger. No idea if it's true, but I want to believe it is. Want to believe it is. Out of curiosity, how much does knight's bread go for? Nothing at all. Suppose you do make 3 apiece, but it doesn't divide down that nicely. Okay, sweet cream. Can I make this? Yes, it's a very low level tech. Just need some buffalo milk. Some buffalo milk, then some night milk. And does this go for Anne? Yes. It sells, and it sells... Yeah. We're making cream cheese. Now just to find out who the hell sells night milk. It's restricted, so it's obviously a beast quest. Beast faction thing, but... I'm guessing maybe the beast, maybe the fisherman. Yes, I was right. I remember they'd sold some culinary and stuff previously. So they seem like an obvious assumption. Oh, don't need to actually run there. I need to head to... not here. Winoska. Western Winoska. Airport. Couldn't remember, was it Wineport or Airport? But it's Airport. Fishman. Good for what ails you. Waymarks. Huh. I would love to get speed increase for places. But if I want to do that, I have to go buy very particular items, and it's just a pain in the ass. Run, 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 run. Oh yeah, I was saying about the mount speed increase. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. You know, I might be able to, you know, bomb dust this and try and sell it. You know, buy it from them and sell it in crazy markup. I've been thinking maybe I should go try and auction at the Goblet more than Limsa, because firstly the Goblet's really cheap to teleport to no matter where you're going. Even if you're at Limsa, it's cheap to go to the Goblet. And right by where you teleport, turn left, there's a market board and a servant caller. Right there. See? Sorry, see that first name? Gildian WoW uses that. And it's just like, he doesn't have a second, you know, MMO he's working, is it? No, it isn't, but it just... for a moment I was just like, huh. A small world indeed. I didn't actually factor in the cost of this, but it's fine. I'm sure it works out just fine. That's 4. Alright. Now, I'll be back in a bit. Somehow we're making sweet cream by cutting milk. Alright. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit, folks. Hey folks, and I'm back. Let us... Okay, you hear me, the game, you can see the game, and I am indeed recording. Well, I kind of forgot that you get 3 per. So... yeah, went a little overboard. And 3 per here, it's the Sweet Jiminy Cricket. Yep. Make another 99. Which is well overkill. Yay, high quality shite. But, Christ, I'm getting a ton of XP for this. The 50% boost is certainly, you know, paying its rent. God damn. But anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Gonna go back to either alternating between reading and trying to write write a book myself. Here I was thinking I could just piss out the romance novel. Actually, I have to put in effort. Okay. You don't really get how hard it is to write until you sit down and try and write something yourself. You might think, yeah, you know, it will be difficult or what have you, but you don't really can't really conceptualize it, you know? Not till ding ding ding. But you can't really conceptualize it till you sit down and try and do it for yourself. Like you don't really get how hard it is till you try and do it yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Not conceptualize, but like you just can't get how truly hard it is till you're sitting down trying to write it yourself. I also recently remembered a story I wrote for my junior cert. It was actually really annoying, actually. Well, not for the exam, but just it's leading up to it during English class. You had to write a prologue to a novel. And I think it was based maybe off a hint, like a prompt the teacher gave you. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's been too long. All I remember was I heard a guy asking how long something had to be, and she was saying, oh, a few pages. And so I went according to that. Then she pulled me up after class saying I wrote too much. I guess she'd been referring to something else, but I've no idea. She was an awkward teacher. I've told this story before, but I'm going to say it again because I find it hysterical. I had her class at the time, and it was out in the side building outside the school. It's still on the school grounds, but in this little side building. So I'm on my way over, but there's a few people coming behind me. I'm leaving the main building, walking over. So I hold the door for them. One of them happened to be that teacher. She came out last, and for whatever reason, she thought I was actually heading into the school. And she got rather angry at me for holding the door open. She told me that I should have effectively, not her words, but I don't remember, it's been over 6 years, you know, close to a decade. But effectively that I should have just bowled my way through 7 people. And I shouldn't have been standing there and holding the door open for them. I just kind of looked at her, if that, and just walked to her class. She was such an odd teacher. Such an odd teacher. I've had others, but she just had a... Well, you know, they were all odd in their own particular way, or they're all gits in their own particular way, you know? So it just... hers was perplexing. Mainly because I never met someone before that was angry I held the door open for them. It was an odd experience. Like, even though I brought it up twice now, it's not that I'm angry about it. It's I'm, you know, puzzled because it's, you know, it's kind of a unique experience, you know. So how's the gear? It's breaking, but it'll hold. But yeah, it's an odd experience, you know. It's not something that usually happens. So yeah. Okay, since this ended, mirror apples. You wouldn't have these, would you? No, he doesn't. I don't know why I'll tap there. Pastry fish. Grilled rain color. I don't want to know how a culinarian desynthesizes a fish. You know what? Let's make some more of this. I think I'm then out of fire shards. Oh well. Going a bit overboard here, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm mainly doing it for the experience. And the fact that this stuff is profitable and does seem to sell well enough. Even in like there's a few selling in 99 groups, in a group of 99. You know, I'm happy with this. So, BRB. Hey folks, you know, this crafting is actually really great. I'm getting time to work on my story here. I'm actually making a bit of progress. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. Ugh, but I'm actually making a bit of progress. I've never really been great at doing creative things. I've always felt awkward of making mistakes and being creative. So it's an uphill battle in so many fronts. I'm gonna make a joke here. A bit of a dark joke. I was saying before about me self-harming. That, you know, I used to box myself in the face. I don't do that anymore. It was out of some weird want to punish myself. But anyway, on some level I feel like I still do self-harm. I spend my days reading nothing but romance manga. And as a single guy in his mid-20s, it is sad. It is painful. There's also, the kids also typically are like still in school, you know, like high school or secondary. You know, I think that's equivalent to secondary here. You know, it's hurting me on multiple fronts. Felt like I didn't make the most of my time there. You know, failed on romantic fronts. It cuts deeper than any knife. Ugh. Truly, I am a wounded soul. Okay, no, I just ran out of night milk. That was it. I was just like, it must be the shards. They're foregoing a thing. Like, my God. Oh, some jerked beef. It even looks like a mitted hand. Like a oven mitt. Tom. Meh. Night milk and Roland berry. Roland berry. I have to get them gathering. This might sell okay. It gives a maximum of 24 craftsmanship. Anyway. It needs to go back and get more night milk, but how much would a Roland berry cost? To follow on from the whole, dating, sorry, romance novel thing, it's a bit awkward to admit, but I will admit this wholeheartedly. I've sat here crying reading romance novel, the romance manga before. You always hear people talking about, needing to be in touch with your feminine side. I'm fine on that front. Fine on that front. Hmm. 310. How much does this even go for? A flaky, crusted tart with a slight acidity that complements its pleasant sweetness, so enormous that it should only be served at parties. Of course, sometimes a party can be just one hungry house owner and a clean fork. Or a dirty one. It doesn't really matter. Don't know how to make that yet, so I don't need to worry about it. How much it's worth. Seriously, you go for that little? Christ. And here I was thinking I could justify making you. Night milk. Okay, let's head to Aleport. That pun about that joke I made actually did help me remember. Fishman, good for what ails you. But, companion. There we go. Nearly got him to rank 7, which is great. Upgrade. Give him armor. And Dragoon. But, King's Justice. Alright. What am I even gonna say? What am I trying to say here? But yeah, I don't know why. I've just suddenly been reading tons of romance novels, romance manga. It's puzzling to me. I know. I never thought it was. You know, people always, like much like some people have some genres that they're weak to. Some people have some preferred genres. I never thought of romance stuff as my preferred genre. You know? But yeah, apparently. Or maybe not preferred, but it's it's one I like. I could probably go sell night milk for a fair chunk. I think I saw things saying it could go for like 500. Yeah, the apartment is cheaper to teleport to. Though I suppose, at least for the time being, there's stuff I still can't buy over here that I can't get in Limpsa and so on and so forth. Sooner I get the better merchants, the better. Okay, I'm just gonna make more cream cheese. I do need to make more sweet cream, though. So, we'll start with that. BRB. An eye for detail. Culinarian 1. Oh, that's the high quality achievement. Nice. Sadly, each item only, each thing only counts as 1, even though you're making 3 cans, but fine, fine. Well, I'm assuming so. I doubt Square Enix will be that nice. Actually, a very easy way of getting those achievements is to just make, low-tier stuff just constantly. As you do get now with the changes they made to quick synthesis. Or maybe this will always like it. But, when you your stats do have an impact on the high-quality stuff. So, if you greatly outrank what you're making, you can make a lot of high quality things even through quick synthesis. Obviously, it's less, less than you would manually, but it is quicker. So a gamble, but you're making low quality stuff. It's not that big of a deal. You desynthesize what you don't want, and then no, you probably desynthesize it all in the end. I think you might sell off the high quality bits, but you might just desynthesize it all in the end. But, like just make tons of bronze rivets. Or just the bronze ingots themselves. Cheap as hell. Though, of course, will be incredibly tedious to deal with. But anyway. Gonna go again. Hey folks, I'm back. Let me just move off the to Eurobeat. It was done, but I'm always paranoid somehow it will turn back on during this. So, you may notice I'm suddenly here in Ul'dah. That's because I noticed this is a level 16 knife. So the hand 40s. Yes, I just hit 40. Okay, no interest in those. 39. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see what's here. Turn to inventory. Turn to inventory. 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 Inventory is not full. Okay, now I need the... Well, I still have a ring to deal with. Place an armory. There we go. Upgrade that. Go down here to the mender. I was actually confused which side I was going down. I was just like, okay, I'll pick a direction. I ran around in circles so much, I was confused. Oh, so I now have auto cream cheese. I have too much. But, let's make more! Because I'm an idiot. So. Yes. Get it going. So yeah, I just went here for upgrades and decided I'll record getting them. I'll leave the recording going for a little bit longer. How much XP am I gaining? Not much a tick. Actually, no, it's plenty. I'll let you see me hit 41, given that you didn't get to see me hit level 4D. Da 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 da. Fantastic. Yeah, the last time I was making cream cheese, I got no high quality iterations. None. It's quite annoying. But anyway, see you in a sec. Hello, folks, and I'm back. I intentionally left that a little longer than necessary. I got caught up writing here. I have doubled chapters 2's length now, roughly. Well, maybe a little under double. But still, there's now more to chapter 2 than when I started off. Do have to get back to chapter 1 and add in more detail. Rephrase things, rejig it a bit, but it's a good baseline, you know? I suppose I should probably do it now and then carry over some changes into chapter 2 before I have to do, you know, do it later on, then carry it into 2, 3, and 7, you know, or whatever. Oh, so if anyone's curious what I'm writing, I'm not going to tell you. I'm writing this under a pen name. In fact, as I was saying before, like, I have a few stories in mind of writing. And some of them are going to be wrote under the same pen name, while others are going to be wrote under another. At least that's the current plan. Just that way, if, you know, any of them come out and they're shite, I can distance myself from it. It's like, oh, I didn't work on that at all. I've given up on my story, or oh, it's, you know, it's still coming out, or oh no, I've released it, but you know, that's a different one. You know, I've a variety of excuses I can go with, and I can just distance myself from it. And I can still come out with, you know, other novels under just a different pen name, and you know, it's all good, it's all fun. It's not really encouraging that I suppose that I'm you know, my plan has a, you know, in case I fuck up, in case I completely fail part, I feel it's not much of a vote of confidence, but still. This is most writing I've gotten done in like since the Legion pre-patch, like when I was just initially trying to start writing. I didn't do much then either, much at the time, and basically I started wanting to write then, a bit before, but let's say then. One sec. Oh, sorry, I should just hit mute mic, but I couldn't think of it. Just like yank the headset off. But anyway, I started wanting to write then, just prior to it, but let's say Legion pre-patch. I didn't really get much done then. Over the years I've been thinking here and there about the stories and whatnot, but I haven't really done much writing. In fact, I think I ended up accidentally, I was not doing well at the time, willing some of the story out of my head. Thinking like, I'm done with it, I'm not going to write it. And then it's like, no, I want to write it, but now I can't remember those details. They just keep going hazy when I think of them. I'm not kidding, that did happen. But yeah, this is most writing I've been doing as of late. So I'm really happy with it. Oh, let's hear then, like, you know, before it gets to the stars, then on the other one. That goes for next to nothing. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, I can bite him off the Cobalt. It's 19, it's 7. It's 2, that's 8. And then the Desmel Tomato. I thought I could bite at it. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe there's another Desmel thing. Or maybe this is where I saw it. It's not as cheap as it could be, but there. Only bit I actually have to buy from auction. The rest I can get here. How much will you... This was what I was meaning to initially check. I was just checking the other bit first for no particular reason. Untrapped salad. So not worth it. Alright then. I'm sure I'll find some other use for the tomatoes, but... a galette-style pie decorated with a golden crown and served at Ashgardian festivals. Yeah, no, I can't justify making any of these. Most of these you have to buy stuff from auction or make it yourself. There's too much of a cost with not enough reward. Culinarian is at least to maybe you get to max, you know, the max level at the time. It's very much a loss. So it's quite frustrating. Like you're operating at a loss with it. It seems a lot of the time. Not in all the cases, but a lot of the time it does feel that you're just operating, that you're just losing money to level it, which is, I'm not a fan of. So let us go and auction some cream cheese. Actually, first 30,000. It hurts a little that nothing is sold thus far. I was really hoping things would sell, but okay, 1,000. But it's fine. It'll be fine. Again, it's just 27 now in the morning. I do actually need to call quits now because Lum's going out, so I have to mind the animals, but I also need to go pass out. So the sooner I pass out, the sooner I can actually wake up and complete the other half of my duty today. Okay, how much would this go for? I did not expect that to go for that much, given how low tier it is. Some things can surprise you, I guess. Part of me feels maybe I should check through the... wait. Whoa! You know, culinary list, and see if anything can actually go for more than I think it will. Like, most things I'm just, like, looking at and being like, there's too many things here. You know, like, too many things I have to buy from auction. It's gonna be too expensive. But who knows, maybe this thing itself will actually be profitable. Or the products themselves be really cheap. Like, remember how cheap the basilisk eggs were at that time? Were before. You know? You gotta live in hope, and I don't do that enough. Anyway. I can't remember. Back here, kimchi. So 400. 168. So 568 plus 104. I'll ignore the 4. So 668. Yeah, this is fun. I was gonna record more Kenshi after this, but this took way too long. Suppose it didn't help that I was also trying to write at the same time. So, there we go. Feel I did go way too balls deep on the... Oh, wait. I did do that. Never actually dealt with any Cobalt today. Why was that? No idea. Okay. Do some quickly. 480. No. Okay. That'll mean the Cobalt 900. That will be 1,400. Then it'll be 19,000. 19,000. Oh yes, I didn't deal with any Cobalt because I still have so much left to sell. If you spent it 3,000, buy mine. Ugh. Doing this for the achievement. Okay, and now let's grab a little more. Okay, now I need shards. Okay, that's after fucking with my maths. Too used to them being 100 or cheaper, not nearly 200. Actually, clear 146 by 146 by It's 1,460, obviously. Yeah, those obvious once I started looking at it. Plus 900. Okay. Damn it, I didn't mean to hit X. I was trying to hit the history bot key. Fine. 146 by 10. Plus 900. Okay. Yeah, somehow it gave me 3,000 previously. Now it gave me 2,360. Hmm. The iron is negligible, it can be ignored. So, if 2,360, I'll be selling for 5,000. What is the pricing on this like? I could do that. Yeah, I can do that. God damn it, I hate these fucking spammers. There we go. Okay, that's done. Oh yes, I need to buy the shards. Oh, insufficient gil. Okay. Overspent again, but it's fine. I have materials waiting around for once I get my goldsmithing higher. I've got put up at 20. I will have to actually check the pricing on what I said, but yeah, it's all fantastic. Okay, no iron there, so let's head to here. I might be able to get iron here. Save myself a little bit on posting. On, well, myself. Okay, we head in. Sorry, I was just checking something on my phone. Go to apartment. Yeah, do repair. Yes. Yes, you do have iron. Good. Save myself a little bit of money instead of mailing myself to the other place. Armor. Yeah, that seems fun. Suppose there's no real rush to make it now, rather than any other time, because I can't, you know, I put up too much to auction it now. And I know I have auctions already up that are a lot more expensive. I'm going to leave them where the hell they are right now. Because I need them to sell at that price for me to actually make a bit of money. And I don't know how much I marked them up by anymore, so I can't even take them down to at cost. So, yeah. Well, it's maybe under cost, given the fee I get charged, but whatever. So, anyway, I'll be back in a mo. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set, folks, and I do hope you... Huh. The whole armor... Does the rest of the XP... Ah, okay. I just realized something. Remember that rested XP bar I had here? That is shared among your classes. It's not okay, here's the armor's rested XP, here's this is rested XP. It's shared among them all. So because I pissed it away on the others, armor doesn't have it now. Good to note. It'll help me draw out the armor levels, so if I am delayed in getting Stormblood, I don't end up missing out on XP. But, yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed this set. Part of me is thinking maybe I'll just end it here and finish these off camera. Which I could always do. I'll pause it and I'll be back in a sec. Hello folks, and I am back. Yes, with a vengeance. Most intense crafting ever. So, I've made however many cobalt ingots. I have 61 left that I can make. And I made 43 high quality ones. I have turned all the low quality ones into cobalt rivets. And I left the high quality ones just to show you that I made high quality ones. I am currently curious as to how much the cobalt joint plates go for. As we all know, when Jimi Hendrix was rolling his joints, he loved rolling them in cobalt metal. Yes. I'm sorry, I hear joint and that's what I think of. But yes, joint plate. I'm currently leaning over my chair trying to reach this. No. Sell for rivets. Make them into rivets. Sell them as rivets. Use high quality materials, 43, and... Ew! I'll be calling it after this. I have to go get some sleep. Might set things to upload, but yeah, I'll be getting sleep then. I got some of this uploaded recently, 15 episodes, because that's the new video cap on YouTube. That you can have uploading at one time, 15 episodes. It used to be over 100, I never actually hit the cap. Then they lowered it to 100, dropped it to 15, and soon it's going to be 1. Oh, okay, maybe not 1, but like basically like you can group upload currently. Next up, the new uploader is a singular thing at a time, and it's a lot slower of a process. It's going to cripple YouTubers like me, who upload many a video. It's perfectly fine for YouTubers that like, oh, it's the Blood Moon, here's a video, or they upload a single one a day. But for YouTubers like me that we might not upload frequently, but we upload a lot when we do. You know, when we blow our load, we drown a few orphanages. Which, that has darker implications than I intended. But anyway, it's really gonna hurt us hard. So, hard. Also, I made 45,000 while I was away. Some dark steel sold. So I will toss up the high quality cobalt rivets before I go, because I'm sure they'll go for a little bit. I actually wrote down how much these should go for. I had to work it out roughly there. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, I didn't work it out roughly. I remembered it was like 100 less than what I currently have it up for. And yeah, it's all fine. I wrote it down so I'd remember, but I suppose it's not too relevant now because I'm only uploading the high quality stuff. Or putting send for sale the high quality stuff. Okay, sell items. You. High quality, high quality, high quality. 3,500. That isn't too bad, but people might be hesitant. We'll only put up 20. We'll also return to retainer, return to retainer. 3,500. That was the right price, yeah? Yes. Yeah, 2,500. No, wait, that's definitely too much. 20 of them. Alright. And with this, folks, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set. Please let me know in the comment section what you think, if you've anything you want to say. But until next time, love and peace, baby. Love and peace.